Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the 6th elementary grade. Our textbook is Week 3, and today we're going to cover Unit 6 Jobs, Phonics Practice, that we can see on page 109. So this lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazin Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So let's begin. Quick revision on our last lesson. In our last lesson, we did learn to write and spell some words with silent letters. Letters like G, GH, K, and H. And we said that we do sometimes come across words where we write letters but we don't say them and we don't pronounce them. And the first example we learned last time, which is this word, the word sign. And here we said that the word sign has one silent letter, which is G. So here in this case, the G is silent. We don't pronounce G, we only write it here. Also, another example, which is the word night. Night, where we say that here we write G and H, but we don't say them. They are silent. The word will be night. Night. And the third word that we have, which is knee. Knee. And in this word we have one silent letter, which is K. And in this case, we write K, but we don't pronounce it. We say knee, knee. And next we have the word whistle, whistle, where we pronounce the word whistle by keeping, without saying the word or the letter H. We keep it silent. Whistle, whistle. And also the last word we did know last time, which is architect. Architect. When we say that he is the person who build houses and build roads. And here in this word, architect, we say H, or we write the letter H, but we don't pronounce it. Architect. So not only this, but also we did an interesting exercise in our last lesson, which is about writing words that has different silent letters. If you remember the last exercise, we said that you need to look at the picture and to write the word. After you write the word, you need to circle the silent letter, and then we'll listen and check our answers. So, and this exercise, what we did is, by having a look at this picture, and we know by the letter we have here, we can guess that this word is knife. This word is knife. And we said that knife has one silent letter. Knife has one silent letter. Do you know what that letter is? Of course, that letter is K. K. The word knife has one silent letter, which is K. And then the other word we learned last time, which is this animal who lives in big oceans. What do you think this animal is? We learned that this animal, we call it whale. Whale. And the word whale has one silent letter. Repeat after me this word so you can know what that silent letter is. Whale. Whale. So, what is the sound we didn't pronounce in this word? Whale. Of course, the letter is that we didn't pronounce and we kept it silent. It is H. Whale. And then the other word, which is that starts with W, by looking at this picture, what color this picture is? Of course, This color is white. White. So from this word white, the silent letter is H. The silent letter here is H. So here we write H, but we don't say it. We don't pronounce it. And then here we have number 4. Have a look at this picture. What do you think it represents? Which word? Of course, by looking at the bus stop that we saw in last lesson. So this word is a sign. Sign. So here the word sign has one silent letter. Repeat after me so you can know what that silent letter is. Sign. Sign. So by pronouncing this word, we can know that we didn't pronounce the letter G. So here in this case, the silent letter is G. Sign. Sign. And then let's move to number 5. Number 5, if you look at this sign, it represents a word, or this direction, it represents a word, which is the word right. Right. So the word right. And we said that the word right has two silent letters. So repeat it with me. Right. Right. What do you think those silent letters are? Of course, they are G and H. These are the silent letters in the word right. And now we move to number 6. So have a look at this picture. What do you think this move means? As we learned last time, it means knock. Knock. So repeat after me this word so we can know what is the missing or the silent letter. Knock. Knock. So what do you think the silent letter is? Of course, it is letter K. Knock. And then we'll move on to number 7. Number 7, here we have, if you look at this picture, that a word that starts with letter L. So by having a look at this picture, what do you think the word is? It is, of course, the word light. Light. So repeat after me so we can guess what are the missing or the silent letters. Light. Light. So here the silent letters are G and H. These are the silent letters. Light. And then we move on to number 8. Here we have a person who seems like to fix something with his computer. So we learned this a new word last time. What do you think that person is? Of course, he is a technician. He is a technician. And let's repeat this word after me. Technician. Technician. So what is the letter that we kept it silent in this word? The letter is, of course, letter H. And then we'll move on to number 9. What did we say last time? By having a look at this picture with a brother and his sister who are wearing a bag on their back and they seem to going to a place. What do we call that place? We say last time, of course, they are going to school. They are going to school. Let's repeat this word with me. School. School. So the word school has one silent letter. What do you think that silent letter is? Of course, it is letter H. It is letter H. And finally, by having a look at this delicious food or delicious meal, what do we call this meal? Or what do we call this food? Of course, we call it a spaghetti. We call it a spaghetti. And the word spaghetti has silent letters. Has one silent letter. Repeat it after me. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. So there is one silent letter we didn't say in this word. Do you know what it is? Of course, it is letter H. So this is what we did last time, where we got to know how to write words with silent letters like G, GH, K, and H. Not only this, we listen to them and we circle the silent letters, and also we write down these words together. And now, let's get to know our objectives in today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, we hope that you will be able to listen and complete a letter with the missing words, and also to number pictures in the right order. So here what we're going to do is that we're going to listen to a letter, and then we're going to write it and trying to fill in the blanks by the missing words we can see in this letter. So I would like you to begin, please, to open your books on page 109. I would like you, please, to open your books on page 109. Now, on page 109, you will see a picture similar to this, where you can see or you can read a letter but with missing words. So what we need to do is to read these words, and after this we're going to listen to this text or this letter twice. And after we listen, we're going to start and fill in the blanks by the words we just listened to. So this is a letter about someone writing about something that happened to him at that day. Which day is it? It's Monday, August 31st. And when we listen to him, we will write down the missing words that he said in these blanks. So let's start listening to this letter, and after this we're going to think of the words and to put them in the right place. So the words are, let's first get to know these words. The first one is knee, rest, catch, future, station, right. Repeat after me. Knee, rest, catch, future, station, and right. So let's listen to this text, and then we are going to highlight some to complete it with the words. Monday, August the 31st. Yesterday, my basketball team had a big game. We met at the station to go to the tournament. When I tried to catch a fly ball, I crashed into another player and fell on the ground. I twisted my knee and injured my wrist. It really hurt. After the game, I went to the hospital. Luckily, I am okay now. The doctor was very nice, so I will write him a thank you note. I want to be a doctor or a basketball player in the future. Very well. Now we have listened for the first time. Now we're going to listen for the second time. But this time, you try to follow as the speaker reads the letter. So you try to follow with your hand so you know where to write the missing word in the right place. So let's listen again. Monday, August the 31st. Yesterday, my basketball team had a big game. We met at the station to go to the tournament. When I tried to catch a fly ball, I crashed into another player and fell on the ground. I twisted my knee and injured my wrist. It really hurt. After the game, I went to the hospital. Luckily, I am okay now. The doctor was very nice. So I will write him a thank you note. And I want to be a doctor or a basketball player in the future. So, now I am very sure that you know what are the words that we should write in these blanks. So, let's start. Now, on the first one, or the first blank we have here, what do you think the word is? So it says here, yesterday my basketball team had a big game. We met at, what do you think the word is? Which one would we say? Of course, we would say we met at the station. The station. The station is a place where people gather so they can move from one place to another. So here, the first word we wrote is the station. Now, let's continue. To go to the tournament. When I try to, what do you think the word here is? When I try to catch. Very well. When I try to catch a fly ball. When I tried to catch a fly ball, I crashed into another player and fell on the ground. So, I twisted my, what did the speaker say here? He said that I twisted my knee, and also I injured my wrist. Very good. So here we have two words to cross from the list. I twisted my knee and injured my wrist. It really hurt because he's trying to catch a fly ball. And after this, he went to hospital and he was okay and he likes the doctor. He said he was very nice. So I will, what did the speaker say? Exactly. He said, I will write him a thank you note. And at the future, I want to be either a doctor or a basketball player in the future. So here you go. These are the answers of the letter we have just listened to. So the first one is station, catch, knee, rest, and right and future. It was the letter from our speaker here. Now, after reading this letter and after listening to it, let's try to imagine the events that happens and to put them in the right order. So if you remember, the first thing that the speaker did or the boy did, which is he was playing a game. And after this, what is the second thing he did after playing a game? Did he thought about the future? Did he write down a note? Or did he go to a doctor? What do you think he did? Of course, he went to the doctor. And after he went to the doctor and saw how nice the doctor was, he wrote a thank you note to him. And then he thought about what he wants to be in the future. So here you go. These are the events in order. So now, at the end, I hope that you can or you will be able to listen and complete a letter with the missing words and also to number pictures and put them in the right order. And now, we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.